You can depend on 50s on 5XM.
And it's Moments to Remember time. Been a while since we played our Pop 50s montage, so here we go with more than 80 hits squeezed into 8 minutes.
1950.
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you.
R-A-G-G-M-O-P-P, rag-pop, doodle-da-da.
I love those dear hearts and gentle people.
If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, baked a cake.
Irene, good night.
I saw the harbor light.
Oh, get out of here with that, and don't come back no more.
1951.
Where there's music, ain't the tunes. Where there's heaven, how high the moon.
My love for no one else can top of old smoking, all covered with snow.
Shrimp boats is a common, their sails are inside.
Because of you, there's a song.
Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you apple, a plum, and a apricot or two. I was dancing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz.
Jezebel, they try to tell us we're too young.
You're welcome as the flowers on the mockingbird hill.
1952.
See the pyramids along the Nile.
From the pawn shop on a corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Why don't you believe me?
If your heartache seemed to hang around, shine, little glow room, glimmer, glimmer.
The wheel of fortune.
It's in the book.
I touch your lips and all at once the sparks go flying.
Anytime you're feeling lonely,
Auf Wiedersehen, sweetheart. If you loved me half as much as I love you,
Keep me waiting till it's getting aggravating. You're a slow pole.
tell me why.
Jambalaya and a crawfish pie, Billy Gumbo. 1953.
No other love have I.
till I was again with you.
I know I'd go from rags to riches. Pretend you're happy when you're blue.
Hey compare, ci vuoi suonare?
Vaya con Dios, my darling. How much is that doggy in the window?
My name is St. George. I'm a knight.
Don't let the stars get in your eyes. Don't let the moon break your heart.
I'm in love with you.
I don't want a ricochet romance. I don't want a ricochet love.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
1954.
Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes.
Baby,
I get so lonely when I dream about you.
from across the room.
Wanted someone who kissed me.
Brother, cross over the bridge.
It can happen to you if you're young at heart.
Come a little closer, make love to me.
Oh, my papa, to me he was so wonderful.
Shaboom, shaboom, ya-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, shaboom.
Once I had a secret love.
Ain't gonna need this house no longer. He's getting ready to meet the saints.
3 coins in the fountain.
Papa loves mambo, Mama loves mambo.
Did you say I've got a lot to learn?
1955, Davy Crockett, the king of the wild frontier.
St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Oh, let me go, let me go.
Love and marriage, love and marriage.
Sincerely, oh yes.
She's the sweetest little rosebud that Texas ever knew.
Oh, my love, my darling, I've hung the naughty lady of Shady Lane as the town in a world.
Tweedly, tweedly, tweedly dee. Hearts made of stone.
Love is a many splendid thing. 1956. Oh, hot diggity dog, ziggity boom, what you do to me?
Got to give to you
And to give to me.
the next of kin to the wayward wind.
Sweet, sweet
Memories
memories you
are
gave
made of this.
can be.
The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. January to December, we'll have moments to remember.
We call them the Pop 50s years. The big bands had faded. Rock and roll was lurking around the corner, and popular music lovers of all ages were singing and dancing to these original hits of the early and mid-1950s. I'm Bob Moke with some moments to remember from the 50s on 5.
We will have these moments to remember.
the dagger, look for the dagger, toss the dagger. Has anybody seen that tiger? Here,
Les Paul and Mary Ford's 1952 hit of Tiger Rag, getting us underway with another 2-hour tribute to the music of the early and mid-1950s. Later this hour, it's back to the XM Record Museum for a familiar novelty from the pre-World War I era. One of America's singing sweethearts in our Hall of Fame, and the high five record hits from this week in one of the decade's earlier years. As the most popular male vocalist of that period, Perry Como makes an appearance on just about every one of our Moments to Remember shows, and here he is back again. Among Perry's mid-50s single record releases, this particular 1956 track was not much of a hit, if we base that simply on record sales. Yet, it's one that certainly qualifies as a true Como classic. Mitchell Ayers Orchestra, the Ray Charles Singers, and the lovely theme that introduced many years of Perry Como network television programs, Dream Along with Me.
Dream along with me. I'm on my way to a star. Come along, come along. Leave your worries where they are. Up and beyond the sky, watching the world roll by. Sharing a kiss, a sigh. Just use your imagination on a cloud of love. We'll hear the music of night. We can wink at the moon as we hold each other tight. And if we go in the right direction, heaven can't be very far. Dream along with me. I'm on my way to a star. If we go in the right direction, heaven can't be very far. Dream along with me. I'm on my way to a star.
and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you.
Joni James sang the words and music of Hank Williams, and it was the big Ralph Martiri Band with a South African hit Skokian from the year 1954. Songs ahead from Joe Stafford, Al Hibbler, June Valley, and Frank Sinatra. Now, let's see what's playing at the Downtown Movie House. It's July 12th, 1950. And the curtain rises on the premiere of yet another of Hollywood's tune-filled, semi-biographical tributes to the great American songwriters. This time, it's Burt Kalmar and Harry Ruby, portrayed on screen by Fred Astaire and Red Skelton in MGM's light-hearted musical Three Little Words. The supporting cast included Vera Ellen, Arlene Dahl, Keenan Wynn, Gloria DeHaven, and in one of her first screen appearances, young Debbie Reynolds, lip-syncing to the actual voice of Helen Kane on her late-20s song hit I Wanna Be Loved by You, one of Kalmar and Ruby's best-known compositions. Also in the score was, of course, the title song, Three Little Words, Who's Sorry Now, All Alone Monday, My Sunny Tennessee, and two old chestnuts that were revived as major song hits during the last half of 1950. From among the many different new recordings of this pair of ballads, we've picked out what would become the very first top 10 record by a singing superstar of that era, Eddie Fisher, and a lightly swinging arrangement by one of several big bands that thrived during those early 50s years, Ray Anthony, vocal by Ronnie Doville and the Skyliners. Here are Thinking of You and Nevertheless.
Thinking of you. Oh, why does it do this to me? Is it such bliss to be thinking of you? And when I fall asleep at night, it seems tiptoe into all my my dreams. So I think of no other one ever since I've begun thinking of you. Asleep at night, it seems you just tiptoe into all my dreams. So I think of no other one ever since I've begun thinking of you.
Maybe I'm right, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm weak, and maybe I'm strong.
But nevertheless, I'm in love with you.
Maybe I'll win, and maybe I'll lose, and maybe I'm in for crying the blues.
But nevertheless, I'm in love with you.
Somehow I know at a glance the terrible chances I'm taking.
Fine at the start, then left with a heart that is breaking.
Maybe I'll live a life of regret, and maybe I'll give much more than I'll get.
But nevertheless, I'm in love with you.
We heard them on the radio, played them on the jukebox, and spun them around on our own portable record players. The great songs of the Pop 50s years. Back again on XM.
Take me in your arms and never let me go. Whisper to me softly while the moon is low. Hold me close and tell me what I want to know. Say it to me gently, let the sweet talk flow. Come closer, make love to me. Kiss me once again before we say goodnight. Take me in your loving arms and squeeze me tight. Put me in a mood so I can dream all night. Everybody's sleeping so it's quite alright. Come a little closer, make love to me. When you're near, so help me dear, chills run up my spine. Don't you know I love you so? I won't be happy till you're mine. When I'm in your arms, you give my heart a treat. Everything about you is so doggone sweet. Every time we kiss, you make my life complete. Baby doll, you know you swept me off my feet. Now's the time to tell you, make love to me. I won't be happy till you're mine. When I'm in your arms, you give my heart a treat. Everything about you is so doggone sweet. Every time we kiss, you make my life complete. Baby doll, you know you swept me off my feet. Now's the time to tell you, hey, baby, make love to me.
Jo Stafford, one of the great ladies of popular song, with hubby Paul Weston conducting the studio orchestra on that million-selling 1954 reworking of the old 1923 jazz instrumental Tin Roof Blues. You found some moments to remember here on the 50s on 5, and if you'd like to send along your comments or questions, make a note of our email address. It's 50s@xmradio.com. You can spell out the word 50s or just write the number. Nat Cole now, backed up by the Four Knights.
Did you ever watch the one you love slowly drifting away from you? And you know, deep in your heart, there is nothing that you can do to make her stay. To make her stay. To turn the tide. To turn the tide. To ease the pain. To ease the pain. That you feel down inside. When her eyes say it's over and done, then you simply must face the fact. So you leave and think it over, but you come hurrying back, hoping she'll change her mind, praying she'll take you back. But like the lady said, that's all there is to that. When her eyes say it's over and done, then you simply must face the facts. So you leave and think it over, but you come hurrying back, hoping she'll change her mind, praying she'll take you back. But like the lady said, that's all there is to that. Dryden and drove the shadows away. Love walked right in and brought my sunniest day. One magic moment and my heart seemed to know that love said hello. Though not a word was spoken, one look and I forgot the gloom of the past. One look and I had found my future at last. One look and I had found a world completely new. When love walked in with you, with you, with you, with you. Seemed to know that love said hello. Though not a word was spoken, one look and I forgot the gloom of the past. One look and I had found my future at last.
Moments to Remember from the 50s on 5.
You saw me crying in the chapel. The tears I shed were tears of joy. I know the meaning of contentment now. I am happy with the Lord. With the Lord. Just a plain and simple chapel where humble people go to pray. I pray the Lord that I'll grow stronger as I live from day to day. I've searched and I've searched, but I couldn't find no way on earth to gain peace of mind. Now I'm happy in the chapel where people are of one accord. We gather in the chapel just to sing and praise the Lord. I've searched and I've searched, but I couldn't find no way on earth to gain peace of mind. Where chapel just to sing and praise the Lord.
June Valley's very popular version of the Artie Glenn song hit of 1953, Crying in the Chapel, orchestra conducted by Joe Reisman. The Hilltoppers, Love Walked In before that, and Nat King Cole's top 20 bestseller from the summer of '56. That's all there is to that. If you were to look over a list of successful recordings from this early '50s era that we feature on Moments to Remember, you'd see many titles that were also familiar to other generations, perhaps revived many years later in more modern styles, or in the case of songs like Love Walked In, the 1938 tune we just heard in a 50s update by the Hilltoppers, songs that had been around during the swing years of the 1930s and 40s. Or maybe even earlier than that, as we're about to discover in this week's trip to XM's Record Museum. A few minutes ago, we mentioned the early movie career of MGM starlet Debbie Reynolds. Her soundtrack duet with Carlton Carpenter in the movie musical 2 Weeks with Love was issued on a commercial record and became a memorable bestseller. But let's hear how the Abba Dabba Honeymoon sounded back in the year 1914, as originally recorded by the famous minstrel-style duo of Arthur Collins and Byron Harlan.
Dabba 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 diddly dabba dab means monk I love but you. Dabba dabba dab in monkey talk means chimp I love you too. And when they were both made man and wife, they shouted out, "This am the life, recline and run that dabba dabba honeymoon."
1951. Dabba 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 dab means monk I love but you. Dabba dabba dab in monkey talk means chimp I love you too. Then the big baboon one night in June, he married them and very soon they went upon their dabba dabba honeymoon.
Way down in the Congo land lived a happy chimpanzee. She loved a monkey with a long tail. Lordy, how she loved him. Each night he would find her there swinging in the coconut tree. And the monkey, gay at the break of day, loved to hear his chimpy say, "Abba dabba 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 dabba," said the chimpy to the monk. "Dabba dabba 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 dabba," said the monkey to the chimp. All night long they'd chatter away. All day long they were happy and gay, swinging and singing in the honky-tonky way. Abba dabba 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 means monk, I love for you.
Dabba dabba dab in monkey talk means chimp, I love you too.
Then the big baboon one night in June, he married them and very soon they went upon their abba dabba honeymoon.
Dabba said the chimpy to the monkey. Dabba 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 said the monkey to the chimp. All night long they'd chatter away. All day long they were happy and gay, swinging and singing in the honky-tonky way. Dabba 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 means monk, I love with you. Dabba 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 in monkey talk means chimp, I love you too. Then the big baboon one night in June, he married them and very soon they went upon their dabba dabba honeymoon.
Soon they went upon their abba dabba honey, dabba 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 honeymoon, honeymoon.
Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, long time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God, speed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely rivers sigh, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God, speed your love to me.
The original popular hits from the early and mid-1950s.
50s on 5 XM Radio.
South of the border, down Mexico way, that's where I fell in love when the stars above came out to play. And now as I wander, my thoughts ever stray. South of the border, down Mexico way, she was a picture in old Spanish lace. Just for a tender while I kissed the smile upon her face, 'cause it was fiesta and we were so gay. South of the border, Mexico way. Then she sighed as she whispered mañana, never dreaming that we were parting. And I lied as I whispered mañana, 'cause our tomorrow never came. South of the border, I jumped back one day. There in a veil of white by the candlelight, she knelt to pray. The mission bells told me that I mustn't stay. South of the border, Mexico way. The mission bells told me, ding dong, that I must not stay. stay south of the border, down Mexico way.
She's in love. You can tell she's a woman in love. Just a woman in love.
Your eyes are the eyes of a woman in love, and oh, how they give you away. Why try to deny you're a woman in love, when I know very well what I say? I say no moon in the sky ever lent such a glow. Some flame deep within made them shine. Those eyes are the eyes of a woman in love, and may they gaze evermore into mine, tenderly gaze evermore into mine. I say no moon in the sky ever lent such a glow, ever lent such a glow. Some flame deep within made them shine. Those eyes are the eyes of a woman in love, and may they gaze evermore into mine, tenderly gaze evermore into mine.
She's in love. You can tell she's a woman in love.
Just a woman in love.
A song from the Frank Lesser musical Guys and Dolls, written for the 1955 movie version, but not included in the original 1950 stage production. The Four Aces with A Woman in Love. Before that, Nelson Riddle doing a Billy May-styled arrangement on one of Frank Sinatra's early successes for his happy new label affiliation, Capitol Records, in late 1953. And we brought back Al Hibbler's lovely version of the 1955 movie song Unchained Melody. Next hour, our Pop 50s Hall of Fame salute, and this week's High Five Countdown. Now it's the lady who for more than 3 decades occupied the piano stool at Nashville's Grand Ole Opry, Polly Adelaide Hendricks Hazelwood, Del Wood for short, and her famous honky-tonk hit of 1951, Down Yonder.
sun should tumble from the sky, if the sea should suddenly run dry, if you love me, really love me, let it happen, I won't care. If a dream I build should fall apart, I can still be smiling with my heart. If you love me, really love me, let it happen, darling, I won't care. Shall I catch a shooting star? I can bring it where you are, if you'll only say you care. I can make a mountain fall, I'll do anything at all, as long as you are there. When at last our life on earth is through, I will share eternity with you. On earth is through, I will share eternity with you. If you love me, really love me, let it happen, darling, I won't care. Let it happen, darling.
On 5 is featuring songs from the Pop 50s years. Moments to Remember with XM's Bob Moke. Heard every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Weekend encore broadcasts at 9 a.m. Saturday and 7 p.m. Sunday.
We will have these moments to remember. Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Been a long time gone, old Constantinople, still it's Turkish delight on a moonlit night. Every gal in Constantinople lives in Istanbul, not Constantinople. So if you've a date in Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. People just liked it better that way. Take me back to Constantinople. No, you can't go back to Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. People I just liked it better that way. Take me back to Constantinople. No, you can't go back to Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Istanbul.
It's been said that Picnic co-stars William Holden and Kim Novak were not the most graceful of dancers and were filmed only from the waist up in that steamy moonglow seduction scene to avoid exposing their footwork. And what the movie audience thought they weren't seeing below the CinemaScope frame helped make it the most memorable scene in that big box office hit. Music conducted by Morris Stoloff. We heard Istanbul by the Four Lads, and If You Love Me, Really Love Me from K-Star. Time for Moments to Remember to pay its weekly tribute to another of the important music makers of that era. In our Pop 50s Hall of Fame, Doris Day. A rising talent as vocalist with the Les Brown Band during the early and mid-1940s, an instant star in the movies with her feature debut in 1948's Romance on the High Seas, maturing into a serious actress and eventually ascending to the position of America's #1 box office queen for her romantic comedies. There were the television shows and, of course, a long, successful recording career with a string of best-selling hits. Here's America's singing sweetheart, Doris Day.
I walked down the street like a good girl should. He followed me down the street like I knew he would. Because a guy is a guy wherever he may be. So listen and I'll tell you what this fella did to me. Of this I'm more than just sure. My love will last and endure. I'll never is not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. I'll sing to him each spring to him, and long for the day when I cling to him, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. Oh, sugar bush, I love you so, I will never let you go.
So don't you let your mother know, sugar bush, I love you so.
At last, my heart's an open door, and my secret love's no secrets anymore.
The year was 1951.
Who's gonna kiss me? Who's gonna thrill me? Who's gonna hold me tight tonight? Why did I tell you I was going to Shanghai? I wanna be with you tonight. Why did I holler I was going to Shanghai? I wanna be with you tonight. It was just a little misunderstanding that a kiss on the cheek could patch. I need you so badly, I'd gladly start all over from scratch. Oh, why did I tell you it was bye-bye for Shanghai? I'm even allergic to rice. Why don't you stop me when I talk about Shanghai? It's just a lover's device. Now who's gonna kiss me? Who's gonna thrill me? Who's gonna hold me tight? I'm right around the corner in the phone booth, and I wanna be with you tonight. Tell you it was bye-bye for Shanghai. I'm even allergic to rice. Why don't you stop me when I talk about Shanghai? It's just a lover's device. Now who's gonna kiss me? Who's gonna thrill me? Who's gonna hold me tight? I'm right around the corner in the phone booth, and I wanna be with you tonight. Who's gonna kiss me? Who's gonna thrill me? Who's gonna hold me tight? I'm right around the corner in the phone booth, and I wanna, yes, I wanna be with you tonight. If I give my heart to you, will you handle it with care? Will you always treat me tenderly and in every way be fair? If I give my heart to you, will you give me all your love? Will you swear that you'll be true to me by the light that shines above? And will you sigh with me when I'm sad? Smile with me when I'm glad, and always be as you are with me tonight. be sure. Please don't answer till you do. When you promise all those things to me, then I'll give my heart to you. And will you sigh with me when I'm sad? Smile with me when I'm glad, and always be as you are with me tonight. Think it over and be sure. Please don't answer till you do. When you promise all those things to me, then I'll give my heart to you.
XM 50s on 5.
I say M-O, M-O-P, M-O-P-P, mop, M-O-P-P, mop, 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 R. I say R-A, R-A-G, R-A-G-G, rag, R-A-G-G, M-O-P-P, rag, mop, doo-doo-doo-da-dee-da, rag, mop, da-dee-da, rag, mop, doo-doo-doo-da-dee-da, rag, mop, doo-doo-doo-da-dee-da, rag, mop, doo-doo-doo-da-dee-da, R-A-G-G-M-O-P-P, rag, mop. I say A-B, A-B-C, A-B-C-D, A-B-C-D-E, A-B-C-D-E-F-G-H-I. I say M-O, M-O-P, M-O-P-P, mop, M-O-P-P, mop, 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 R. I say R-A, R-A-G, R-A-G-G, rag, R-A-G-G-M-O-P-P, rag, mop, doo-doo-da-dee-da, 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 R-A-G-G-M-O-P-P, rag, mop, mop, mop.
Gene, Vic, Eddie, and Joe, the Ames Brothers. From early 1950, the quartet's first important single record, not just for the novel Ragmop, but also for the lovely ballad Sentimental Me on the flip side, which we'll be hearing again in the weeks to come. And two by Doris Day, Shanghai from 1951 and If I Give My Heart to You, 1954. Looking over the network television schedule for the year 1956, we see that among the most popular offerings every Monday evening was CBS's premier dramatic anthology program Studio One. And on July 9th, 1956, that show helped create a hit song. The production's title was Song for a Summer Night, and this recording of the title theme by Mitch Miller and his orchestra made it into the top 10.
jealousy. Night and day you torture me. I sometimes wonder if the spell that I'm under can only be a melody, for I know no one but me has won your heart. But when the music starts, my peace departs from the moment they play that lovely strain, and we surrender to all its charm again. This jealousy that tortures me is ecstasy, mystery, pain. We dance to a tango of love. Your heart beats with mine as we sway. Your eyes give the answer I'm dreaming of. That soft word your cruel lips will never say. I fear that the music will end and shatter the spell it may lend to make me believe when your eyes just deceive. But it's only the tango you love. I fear that the music will end and shatter the spell it may lend to make me believe when your eyes just deceive. And it's only the tango you love.
The love songs, the novelties, the movie themes, the sweeping instrumentals, all part of the pop music sound of the early and mid-1950s. We're hearing them again on XM.
We were waltzing together to a dreamy melody when they called out, change partners, and you waltzed away from me. Now my arms feel so empty as I gaze around the floor, and I'll keep on changing partners till I hold you once more. Though we danced for one moment, and too soon we had to part, in that wonderful moment something happened to my heart. So I'll keep changing partners till you're in my arms and there. Oh, my darling, I will never change partners again. too soon we had to part in that wonderful moment. Something happened to my heart, so I keep changing partners till you're in my arms, and then, oh my darling, I will never change partners again.
Changing Partners, one of several Patti Page hits that surpassed the 1 million copy mark in record sales. And Paul Weston conducted the studio orchestra for Frankie Lane's exciting 1951 performance of Jealousy. This week's High Five Countdown of Hits is just minutes away. Between now and then, the McGuire Sisters, Johnny Ray, and the recording that first established Tony Bennett as a major force in popular music. Now, let's haul out that novelty recording about our web-footed friends. Somewhere around my 5th grade year, we kids were all singing those goofy new lyrics to John Philip Sousa's stately old march, The Stars and Stripes Forever. This recording by Peter and Mary reached the top 40 on the Cashbox record charts back in the spring of 1954. Peter and Mary were actually well-known entertainers, Peter Lind Hayes and Mary Healy. She handles the lyrically jumbled lead vocal on the tune known as Crazy Mixed Up Song.
'Twas midnight on the ocean, not a streetcar was in sight. The sun was shining brightly in the middle of the night. A barefoot boy with shoes on stood there sitting in the tree. And when I put my glasses on, I heard this melody.
Be kind to your web-footed friends, for a duck may be somebody's mother. Be kind to the denizen of the swamp, he's a dilly through and through. You may think that this is the end, well it isn't, 'cause there is another chorus.
Midnight on the ocean when the rain began to snow. He hurried to me slowly 'cause the time had come to go. I said I'd wait forever if it wouldn't take too long. Then silently we harmonized this crazy mixed up song.
Be kind to your web-footed friends, for a duck may be somebody's mother. Be kind to the denizen of the swamp, he's a dilly through and through. You may think that this is the end, well it isn't, 'cause there is another chorus.
'Twas midnight on the ocean on the day I married him. He didn't know his name was spread, that's why I called him Jim. We settled down in London, France, beside the pyramids, and raised a little family of crazy mixed-up kids.
So be kind to your web-footed friends, for a duck may be somebody's mother. Be kind to the denizen of the swamp, he's a dilly through and through. You may think that this is the end, well it is.
Well now gee, but it's great after staying out late, walking my baby back home. Arm in arm over meadow and farm, walking my baby back home. We go along harmonizing a song, or I'm reciting a poem. The owls go by and they give me the eye, walking my baby back home. We stop for a while, she gives me a smile and cuddles her cheek to my chest. We start into pet, and that's when I get her powder all over my vest. And just when I try to straighten the tie, she wants to borrow my comb. One kiss and then we continue again, walking my baby back home. Well, gee, but it's great after staying out late, walking my baby back home. Well, arm in arm over meadow and farm, walking my baby home. Well, we go along singing a song, I'm reciting a poem. Well, the owls go by and they give me the eye, walking my baby back home. We stop for a while, she gives me a smile and cuddles her cheek to my chest. Well, we start into pet, and that's when I get her powder all over my vest. And just when I try to straighten the tie, she wants to borrow my comb. One kiss and then we do it again, walking my baby back home.
1951.
Of you, there's a song in my heart. Because of you, my romance had its start. Because of you, the sun will shine, the moon and stars will say you're mine forever and never to part. I only live for your love and your kiss. It's paradise near you like this. Because of you, my life is now worthwhile, and I can smile because of you. It's paradise to be near you like this. Because of you, my life is now worthwhile, and I can smile because of you.
Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
When an irresistible force such as you needs an old immovable object like me, you can bet as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. when an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine. Don't say no because I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna be kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight, 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 fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Some's gotta give, some's gotta give, some's gotta give. Fight, fight, fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Some's gotta give, some's gotta give, some's gotta give, something's gotta, something's gotta
On 5 Radio XM.
The original popular hits from the early and mid-1950s.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
It's time to revisit this calendar week from one of the Pop 50s years and play back the records that topped the charts. It's our Moments to Remember High Five Countdown.
In the news, after heavy fighting, American forces are withdrawing from Pork Chop Hill, and an imminent truce may signal the end of the Korean War within weeks. The first Corvette has rolled off the Chevrolet assembly line in Flint, Michigan. The final Amos and Andy television show airs on July 11th, though we can still watch I Love Lucy, Dragnet, and The Life of Riley. America is flocking to the movie theaters to see Stalag 17, Julius Caesar, Houdini, and Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. And these are the 5 most popular records in the land during this July week in the year 1953. Les Paul and Mary Ford have number 5.
The hacienda's dark, the town is sleeping. Now the time has come to part, the time for weeping. Vaya con Dios, my darling. Vaya con Dios, my love. Now the village mission bells are softly ringing. If you listen with your heart, you'll hear them singing. Vaya con Dios, my darling. Vaya con Dios, my love. Wherever you may be, I'll be beside you. Although you're many million dreams away, each night I'll say a prayer hasten every lonely hour of every lonely day. Now the dawn is breaking through a great tomorrow, but the memories we share are there to borrow. Vaya con Dios, my darling. Vaya con Dios, my Vaya con Dios, my darling. Vaya con Dios, my love.
Vaya con Dios by Les Paul and Mary Ford would ultimately rank as the most popular record for the entire year, though it was making its first appearance on our Moments to Remember High Five during this early July week in 1953. Appearing in the number 4 position, one of the most popular of those catchy orchestral instrumental recordings that were so common during the Pop 50s years, Les Baxter conducts April in Portugal.
Moments to Remember from the 50s on 5.
No other love have I, only my love for you. Only the dream we knew, no other love. watching the night go by, wishing that you could be, watching the night with me. Into the night I cry, hurry home, come home to me. Set me free, free from doubt and free from longing. Into your arms I'll fly, locked in your arms I'll stay, waiting to hear you say, no other love have I, no other love.
Into the night I cry,
hurry home, come home to me. Set me free, free from doubt and free from longing. Into your arms I'll fly, locked in your arms I'll stay, waiting to hear you say, no other love have I, no other love.
Perry Como with record number 3 for this week in 1953. No Other Love, a song from the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical Me and Juliet, though that famous tango had earlier appeared as part of Richard Rodgers' instrumental score for the award-winning television documentary series Victory at Sea. Moving ahead to the number 2 position, Perry's RCA Victor labelmate Eddie Fisher was scoring with yet another of his many ballad hits. Soon to reach the number 1 spot, this week's runner-up, I'm Walking Behind You.
I'm walking behind you on your wedding day, and I'll hear you promise to love and obey, though you may forget me, you're still on my mind. Look over your shoulder, I'm walking behind. Maybe I'll kiss again with a love that's new, but I shall wish again I was kissing you, 'cause I'll always love you wherever you go. And though we are parted, I want you to know that if things go wrong, dear, and fate is unkind, things should go wrong, dear, and fate is unkind, look over your shoulder. I'm walking behind.
With assistance from background singer Sally Sweetland, Eddie Fisher sang the second most popular record hit from this week in 1953, I'm Walking Behind You. Quite a few slow ballads on our High Five this time, so let's slip in a lively extra before we play that number one record. It's a platter just newly arrived in the record stores during this week of 1953. And though it didn't create a major stir at the time, it's interesting to hear now. Later on, a major headliner who would spearhead the calypso craze of 1956, Harry Belafonte, was already beginning to attract attention in 1953 for his stage performances and several of his early recordings for RCA Victor. Most of us are familiar with one of his signature tunes, Matilda, generally heard in the later 1956 version from his album Belafonte. But here's Harry's original treatment, shown on the 45 label as Matilda, Matilda. Henry Renee conducts the orchestra and chorus.
Matilda, Matilda.
Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Everybody, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. $500 friends are lost. Woman even sell me cat and horse. Hey, Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Everybody, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Once again now, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Well, the money was just inside me bed, stuck up in the pillow beneath me head. Don't you know, Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Everybody, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Once again now, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Well, me friends, never to love again. All me money gone in vain. Hey, Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Everybody, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Sing a little softer. Matilda, Matilda, I'm feeling such pain. Everybody, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela.
An extra on our High Five countdown, Harry Belafonte's original version of Matilda. And as Moments to Remember draws to a close, we find ourselves at number one. The chart-topping record from this July week in the year 1953. It's the Shimmering Strings of Percy Faith, with Felicia Sanders singing the lyrics to the song from Moulin Rouge.
Whenever we kiss, I worry and wonder. Your lips may be near, but where is your heart? It's always like this. I worry and wonder. You're close to me here, but where is your heart? It's a sad thing to realize that you've a heart that never melts. When we kiss, do you close your eyes, pretending that I'm someone else? You must break the spell, this cloud that I'm under. So please, won't you tell, darling, where is your heart?
Music from the movies, Percy Faith and Felicia Sanders with the song from Moulin Rouge, one of the decade's most popular singles, and the #1 record during this week of 1953. On our next show, Rosemary Clooney, Mario Lanza, and Frankie Lane will be well represented as we count down the summertime favorites of 1951. See you then, and thanks for listening.
Moments to Remember is produced by Bob Moke in the Washington, D.C. studios of XM Satellite Radio. If you'd like to email us your comments, address them to 50s@xmradio.com. And come around again next time for another 2 hours of classic pop from the early and mid-1950s. Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Weekend encore broadcasts at 9 a.m. Saturday and 7 p.m. Sunday. Moments to Remember from the 50s on 5.